Well, it's I mean, you put a lot of work into these movies, and it takes a lot out of you creatively. It takes a lot of energy, and to be acknowledged like this is really just it's a great. It just feels like a vindication of your belief in the project, and vindication for others for the effort that they put in. Making a low-budget movie, you generally have to go above and beyond the call of duty. So, for that extra mile you're asking people to go, this nomination really means something with regards to that.
Now, I know that when you were actually in post-production for this, and all the way through the shoot, you actually used kind of like a young VFX whiz kid for all the effects.
That's right.
Something like that you obviously can't do in a studio infrastructure. So how do you think that kind of adds to the experience of making a movie?
Well, I mean, VFX are so prevalent these days that, they generally speaking, most movies that have VFX, they have big teams, they have companies doing, who are delivering the whole package, and sometimes there's less personal contact with the actual VFX artist who's creating those effects. Now, for budget reasons, we had one guy doing our effects, and while that represented quite a substantial workload for him, it meant that as the director, I had direct contact with the guy who was actually putting those pixels together and creating these CG effects. And it changes the relationship from a kind of service provider, which is what you have with a company, to more like an HOD, a head of department, the kind of conversation I might have with my cinematographer, my composer, my editor. I can actually deal with the VFX artist as a creative one-on-one, and that means that nothing is lost in translation. And also, Tim was really deeply committed into getting every shot right, so we would go to 15, 20 versions of a single shot to get to the point where we both felt really happy with the end result. And I don't think you can get that necessarily with a company. You get other benefits, you have more resources at your disposal, but doing it this way frees you up to, like I say, have that kind of one-on-one creative contact.
Just being nominated for the award for the business, does that kind of re-establish your connection with British independent filmmaking, or will you always have that help anyway?
I don't know. I mean, it was just announced less than an hour ago, so I guess time will tell whether that will be the case.
And thinking about all the other nominations, is there any nominations that you find particularly deserving?
I have to see. So I mean, there's a lot of those movies I haven't seen, so I want to reserve judgment. Obviously, I know Lindsay from Last Passenger, who got the nomination for Little Pend, so I think she's terrific. But I am now going to spend the next few weeks actually trying to get a hold of these movies and seeing, what's out there. But the competition, but also, I'm always interested in what independent filmmakers are doing. So for myself, it's an education.